in the Bible we've got these great sections of narrative. You think about the Old Testament, just the hundreds of years worth of narrative, life after life, generation after generation, and the promise made, and then just massive amounts of time before fulfillment, and you kind of think, wow, what is going on there? And you get this big sweep through the Old Testament, and then further promise in terms of Moses, and then David, and it's like an epic. It's just this massive epic sweep through the Old Testament, the pre-exile, the exile, the post-exile, and you come into the New Testament and you get narratives that are just 2 generations, and really much less than that. The ministry of Jesus for 3 years-ish, and then the ministry of Peter primarily, and then Paul for what do we have, 15, 18 years worth of Paul material. And so it's really tight and condensed. But the purpose of the narrative sections through all of that is to lay out for us an understanding of kind of how do we get here? Who are we? Who is God? And really the big questions of Scripture, the questions we should all be asking and trying to answer biblically. Who is God? What is he like? What does it mean to be human, made in his image? What is the sin problem? And what is the solution to that sin problem? Those big questions are being answered time and time again through those narratives. And so, like I've said in other places, we cannot treat stories, narratives, as Sunday school material for kids and then somehow get to theology for adults. Stories are theological, every one of them. And so we've got to see the theology of God revealing himself, his plans, his purposes, his Son, through that great section of narrative, whether it's Old Testament or New Testament. We trace that, we engage with that, and in the process we're changed by that.